Sorry. Sorry about the ads, you guys. I know. I know. It just happens. It just happens. Hello. Hi, YR. YR, welcome back. We didn't see you last week. Hope everything's okay. What's going on? Hi, Ghost Wolf. Hi, Mike. Hi, Thunderhead. Hi, Chad. Hi, Dark Soul. Regan Boss, thank you so much for gifting Ironhead a sub. Love that. Thank you. Mike, thank you so much for the tier 1, 74 months. Dang. It's nuts. That's really nuts. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for continuing to sub. I know that's a lot. I'm asking a lot here, so thanks. Shocker, you didn't see anyone last week? Shocker, I didn't see anyone last week? Okay, not last week. Sorry, the week before I left for Tennessee. My bad. My bad. The week before I left for Tennessee, YR was not here. Hi, Superman. Did your hairline pull back a little bit, Patty? No, it's just like swapped because my hair, like I didn't actually like do it. So my hair was just sitting a different way. So no, my hairline has not moved. And my hair was just sitting differently on my head. Crazy. You can actually just like move the way your hair sits when you got long hair. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, I actually am so sad because I just watched something that I wish that I didn't see. Have you guys seen on Twitter the little monkey? The monkey who's like got rejected by its mother, and it's being rejected by the monkeys in the enclosure that it's like in with, and it's getting like bullied and like pulled around the enclosure, and then they gave it a doll. Yeah, literally, I just saw a video of that monkey being like whipped around its enclosure, and then it starts to run. It runs away, it cries, and it goes to like its fake surrogate mom doll. And like honestly, I could have gone my whole life without seeing that because that just made me so sad. It just made me so sad. Obviously, like I get way too ridiculous. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, what the heck? Thank you. Thanks for the hair looks great, by the way. It just was sitting differently on my head. Is your hair receding? No. Thank you. Thank you for the one gifted. No, yeah, so I just saw that video and it made me so sad because this poor little baby monkey got rejected by its mother. It's getting rejected by the other monkeys. And it's this little surrogate, like it's a toy, it's a stuffed monkey, and that's what it's like using for comfort, and it's just making me so sad every single time I see it. I just want to save the monkey. And obviously I think because now anytime I see anything that's like sad and related to babies, I automatically think, oh, that could be Catherine, or oh, Catherine. And so I'm like, I can't even imagine like poor Catherine. What if what if she just had like a doll of me because I wasn't there? Like, I don't know. It just makes me sad. Sorry. I saw that and I could have gone my whole life without seeing it. So, Sag, poor little monkey. Anyway, hi everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I was not here last week. We were in Tennessee. Let me tell you a little bit about that experience. I will start by saying it was great for Catherine to see her aunts and uncles on Royce's side and her grandparents. It was really nice to see her with them. I did not enjoy traveling with her at all, not one bit. So we got to the airport. And it's a huge airport. Like, it's a very big airport. We got to the airport and we got a message that the gate changed. So then we had to take the air train, like the little train that takes you to the other side of the airport. It takes like 20 minutes. So we had to go to the other side of the airport to get to our gate. Security was absolutely awful. They made me take out like everything, like every single thing that could come out of the bag. They made me take out of the bag. It was so ridiculous. Whereas the Nashville airport was just like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, toss the bag, like whatever, you're good. Like, it was so fast and so easy. Whereas this one was just an absolute nightmare. It was so busy. TSA was like, the line was super long. People were cutting. We were so annoyed because this family, like whole family, like 6 people, come up behind us And they have some like really thick accent that I could barely understand. But they basically were like, "Oh, we have a flight. We have to get on a flight right now. Like, excuse me." And I'm like, "Dude, we all have flights to get on. Like, literally every single one of us is here trying to get on a flight. I don't care that your flight is boarding. Like, my flight boards in 20 minutes. Like, no, go to the back of the line." So I was just, we were both really annoyed at that. I'm like, do they not understand that everybody here is trying to get on their flight? Like, GG's. So I was like, I'm not starting a scene, whatever. So they go. Yeah, Nashville security, super, super great. She's smuggling the contraband in her diaper bag. Dude, it was so annoying. They made me empty everything. They made me take the stuff out. Like, her car seat has like a thing in it to keep her warm, and they were like, everything has to come out of the car seat. I'm like, what the do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm smuggling something underneath my baby's blanket? Like, come on, dude. So frustrating. Luca came back. Hi, Greg. Hello, welcome back. So, yeah, so the airport security in New Jersey was awful. Terrible. It was so frustrating. That took a really long time. And then we had to like run to our gate, and at our gate put everything back together and put the stroller and the car seat in the bag and everything, because, you know, so we had planned to have enough time in the airport that we could tire her out and she could sleep on the plane. Because it didn't work out that way, because we barely made our flight. She was wide awake and very cranky on the plane. So for our 2.5-hour flight, which was longer than that because we taxied for like 40 extra minutes, and they give us a notification. Oh, rain or shine. Ouch. Sorry. Thanks for unfollowing, but I guess thanks for following. Welcome back. That's awkward. So they taxied for a really long time. Dude, there was nothing I could do. Mike, there was nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do, and you making me feel worse about it is not nice. I was in tears. Like, I literally said to the plane, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Really nice people shouted back, like, it's okay, don't worry, she's doing great. Like, no, she cried for probably like 30 minutes of the 2.5-hour flight, which, to be fair, that means for 2 hours she wasn't crying. She was just like making sounds and playing and eat whatever. But for probably 30 minutes total of the 2.5 hours that we were in the air, she was crying. It wasn't like 30 minutes stretch, but it was like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, like, it was just, and there was nothing I could do. I just couldn't. I was trying so hard to get her to fall asleep on my boob, because there's no other way for me to get her to fall asleep, because we have to like bounce her or rock her to sleep. Like, there was no alternative. So she's like absolutely just, it was just not good. Long story short, the first flight was really, really bad. And I was almost crying because I felt so horrible, because I was that parent that had a screaming child on a plane that I could do nothing about. So, that was really fun. And by really fun, I mean really not fun. And then we get to Tennessee, we get to Nashville, and we get off our plane at like 7, 8 o'clock, whatever it was. And we are like rushing to get out of the way, because they were boarding the plane. They were like using that plane to go wherever they were going. I think it was actually Minneapolis. I remember hearing it, and I was like, ew, why are these people going to Minneapolis? But we're like rushing to get off the plane. We're the last people off the plane. And I'm like opening my stroller, trying to put everything so we can, you know, go to our whatever. And I'm like, why is my stroller not moving? They broke our stroller. First flight, and they break our stroller. So really, now I'm like really pissed off. Now I'm so stressed because the flight was horrendous. Now I'm so pissed because they've broken our stroller. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like texting my mom, super pissed off. And she said, text, Salt's wife, happened to them when they went to Disney or whatever. So I texted her, and she said, you have to go to the United people and make a claim and whatever. So we had to do that. So we've just had this terrible experience on the plane. We're tired. We want to get to our Airbnb. And now we got to go make a claim with United. So we go and we do that. And then we get the rental car. The rental car's got damage to it. So we were like making sure that we documented it before they tried to get us for the damage to the rental car. So we did that. We get to the Airbnb, and her whole schedule is completely like messed up. So she's like cranky, not ready to go to sleep, but like not quite awake, and we have to go to his parents' house to go get the pack and play so she can go to sleep. So we go to his parents' house, and I love them and they're wonderful, but they had really high expectations for my baby. They were like really expecting her to like jump for joy when she saw them. And I'm like, she has seen you once before in her life. She's 9 months old. And so like they would take her and she would just start to cry. And then they would be upset that she was crying. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. She's a breastfed stay-at-home mom baby. She does this with like my brother tried to touch her the other day in church and she started to cry and put her head on my mom. Like, your expectations are too high here. So I felt really bad because she was not obviously like, oh yay, like aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. She was like, I don't know who you people are. Give me back to my mom. And I'm like, I feel bad because I wish that she knew you, but I can't make her know, like I can't do anything. Like, I'm sorry. Like, so I just felt really bad because they were like upset that all she was doing was crying. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't make her not cry, and I can't make it, like, I can't make it better. Like, this is just how it is. Like, you're just gonna have to sit here and talk to her and play with her, and hopefully over the next couple of days she'll stop crying. Like, Vex, thank you so much for the tier 1. Hi, Vex. Filed a claim with the airline. I just talked to someone who they just got brand new golf clubs because the airline broke his driver. Yeah, we filed the claim, and then Royce called United after that too. So I guess it's like a 4-week claim period waiting to find out, you know, whatever. So they made us get a receipt of the purchase for my stroller, because without the receipt, they can only cover like $100 maximum of damage. But that doesn't even include, like, strollers are not included in the, like, the damage waiver or whatever. So I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Hello, Brett. If you go to the office next to the Carols. Yeah, we did. We had to do it then. We took pictures for some luring. That must have been why they were going to Minneapolis. But that's what I thought. I was like, who the heck would be flying to Minneapolis right now? Gross. The big question is, did she meet Snides? She did. She did meet Snides. So while we were down there, she popped 2 teeth. The first night, she was okay. The second night, or was it the first? I don't remember which night. There was what she just was awake every hour, like would not sleep. And I was getting so angry because we're in like the Airbnb. It's, you know, like it's small. You can't really get away from the crying. Like we're all sleeping in one bedroom, and I'm getting so frustrated because she keeps waking up. The next morning we check and she's got 2 teeth popping through, and I'm like, okay, great. So her teeth popped through during this experience. Awesome. So now she's got 2 new teeth and she's constipated. And I don't know why she was constipated. I don't know if, like, cause she was nursing a bunch throughout the traveling. But she like was constipated and her face was turning bright red. She couldn't poop. And I'm like, okay, we got to fix this problem. So we go and we get, prune juice. I guess this was the last day. We go and we get prune juice, and we give her some prune juice because they say like 2 ounces of prune juice with 2 ounces of water. And like an hour later, she pooped. Maybe not even an hour, I don't know. And I was like, okay, great, awesome. This definitely worked. It did its job. She's pooping. Awesome. Prune juice for the W. And then we're going out to dinner. This is when we saw Snides. We went out to dinner. We went to a pizza place. And we thought she was going to fall asleep in the car right there. She didn't. Spoiler alert, she didn't. She did not. Anytime we thought she was going to do something and make our lives like a little bit easier, she didn't. Except for the first morning we were there, and she slept through the entire breakfast. We went to First Watch, which was great. We got to enjoy our breakfast, and she slept. But aside from that was it. And we're driving to the pizza place, and we hear her like tooting back there. I'm like, oh, maybe she pooped again. Like she did have the prune juice. We get into the pizza place. We're like unpacking, getting everything out. I'm going to take her out of the car seat. And I pick her up and she's wet, and I'm like, why are you wet? I look down at I'm like got a big wet spot on me, and I'm like, what is this? What? And I pull her out to look at her, and she has got a giant, probably like this big wet spot on her butt and like the front of her. And I'm like, no, you did not just have a blowout. You didn't. Catherine, you didn't. You just didn't do that to us. Oh, she did. Oh, she did. We go into the bathroom, and I'm so glad I packed her pajamas. I knew she was going to, after dinner, she would definitely fall asleep in the car, so I packed her pajamas to change her into after dinner. And I'm so glad I did that, because she blew out her diaper like I have not seen since she was a newborn. It was the whole diaper, giant poop, and just like leaking out the side all over her pants. Her pants had poop in the pants. Like it was. And so we're in the pizza place bathroom trying to clean her, trying to clean me, trying not to put anything on the floor. It was so stressful. It was so stressful. And then we had their birthday dinner. We had pizza. We had cupcakes and stuff. And we sang to the boys for their 30th birthday. In case you didn't know, Royce turned 30 2 days ago. So if you see Royce in chat, make sure you wish him a happy 30th birthday. But yeah, she did meet Snides. She met Snides. And I asked Snides, I said, does she look more Asian in person or less Asian? He said, no, she looks like a white baby. She's a little white girl. That's what Snides said. So... yeah, so it was tough. 30 club. That's right. I'm not in that yet. Shout out to all you old people. Still not me. I still got a little bit of time. Brando's old. Royce is old. You guys are old. Mike and me are still not in the old club yet. But you guys are old. So it was really hard. So traveling with her was really hard. Okay, so then we had the trip back. The trip back was better because we got to the airport with a lot of time because we had to return the car rental. So we had to get to the airport at like 2 and our flight was at 4. So we had a lot of time in the airport. So we actually had it like we went and sat down somewhere and had some food, played with her, made sure she was changed and she was like tired out. We played with her and we found a gate that was basically empty, like people weren't boarding there. And then I love the Nashville airport's so nice. It's like big, but it's not huge. It's like newer. TSA is super new, so it's super easy. Nashville airport's really nice. So we found a gate that people were not at, and we played with her there. And like I was playing like hide and seek, like jumping around the little gate things and stuff. So we tired her out, and then I was like, I'm not gonna nurse her until we get on the plane. That way she has a nice big belly of boob milk, and she'll fall asleep. So for the second flight, she was awake for the first like 25 minutes or so, like as we were taxiing. And then for takeoff, because it makes your ears pop, and they say for kids, if you have a nursing baby, nurse them for takeoff and landing because it'll keep their ears from popping. So I nursed her on takeoff, and she fell asleep, and she slept for pretty much the entire flight. She woke up when they turned the lights on to like prep the cabin for landing. And by that point, like she slept for a good hour and a half, maybe. She was feeling good. Like she was not cranky. She was full. She was, so she was good for the second flight because I got her to fall asleep, but she would not fall asleep on that first one. So the traveling back was not as bad. And we told them when we checked the stroller and the car seat at the gate in Nashville, we were like, hey, listen, they busted this. I'm begging you, please don't break this further. And the guy was like, I got you, man, I got you. And they didn't, so that was nice. So it was not further broken when we took it out of, when we got to New Jersey. But screw the New Jersey airport. They suck. Suck balls. Don't ever go to Newark. So yeah, so that was our trip. Catherine, by the end, she was much less, like, she wasn't crying. Like, his sister was able to pick her up and play with her and bounce her around for, like, a couple minutes before she was getting, like, okay, where'd mom go? Where'd mom go? But even when we were down there, Royce would try to take her from me, and she would lose it. She just only wanted me, which is cute and great and everything, except not really at the same time. So It wasn't, I wouldn't say that it was like a relaxing trip. I didn't come home feeling like refreshed, and I came home and I was like, oh, I'm so glad to be in my own bed. I'm so glad that she's gonna be in her own bed. I'm so glad we don't have to be on any more planes or do any more car rides. It was stressful. Traveling with an infant was stressful. I'm not cut out for that. So now I know. Now I know. And yeah, that was that. But unfortunately, we did not hit the goal during my stream to get a Build-A-Bear. But after that stream, when I ended stream and I was like, damn, I guess we're not getting her a Build-A-Bear because we did not get that. Royce goes, we're still getting her a Build-A-Bear. She's getting a Build-A-Bear. And I'm like, we can't. He's like, no, she's getting a Build-A-Bear. So we did. We did get her a Build-A-Bear. It's a little cat, and it says, like, if you press on the thing, it says, hi, Catherine, it's Daddy and Mommy, we love you. And it's real cute, and she likes it. So we got her a Build-A-Bear, so she will remember her trip to Nashville, years to come. And what else? She's officially 9 months. She's officially 9 months old because, two days ago, February 17th, that's right, Royce's birthday, Royce's 30th birthday. Catherine was also her 9-month milestone. So we are approaching 1 year. Catherine's been here for almost a year already, which is incredible to me. But yeah, that's that for our trip. While we were, we actually, the first day we got there, we had to go to Kroger to get diapers and some baby food. And while we were in the parking lot, I finally had a chance to like check my phone, and I had a message on Discord, and it was from Will, and it was from his boss, letting me know that Will had passed. I don't want to like get super into it because I want to do a charity stream on February 28th. I think the last day of February is the day that I'm going to do that. I don't want to get too into it because I think I'm going to talk more about him on that day. But I do feel like I have to say something today because it's my first stream back. If you don't know this, if maybe you're not in my Discord or for whatever reason you missed it, I don't know. We had a community member named Will. His Twitch name was Will62, and he's been here since the beginning of World of Tanks. He told me a couple months ago, he kind of he'd been showing up a lot less in my stream, and I messaged and I said, hey, hey, hope everything's okay, hope you're doing well. And he said, I'll give you an update soon. And he let me know that he was battling cancer, and he had been giving me updates every like month or so. And the last one he gave me was just in January, saying that things were looking good, which was great and really reassuring. And I kind of had it in my head that, kind of like with Alpha, you guys know Alpha beat cancer recently. I kind of had it in my head that he was going to beat cancer, and he was, always going to be here, because if you guys remember, I called him my stream grandpa, and I would jokingly say, like, you're not ever allowed to die. And so that really, really came as a shock to me, because I really wasn't expecting that, because he had said that things were going well. But February 28th, we're gonna do just me. There's no one else involved. But I found his homeless shelter. I asked his boss what organization he worked for, and he used to talk about the homeless shelter that he worked for. And I found it on Twitch's charity tab. So I want to do a charity stream in his honor. He unfortunately specifically requested no memorial service. So there's no place to send condolences or anything. But I felt like I couldn't do nothing. And I feel like he would approve of that because he would know that I would not do nothing. I feel like he would laugh at me. So on February 28th, we're going to do a charity stream in his honor for the organization that he worked for, the homeless shelters. And we'll talk a little bit more about him and just some memories that I have and some conversations that we had and special things that I would like to share with you guys. Kind of like an online memorial service. Despite the fact that he didn't ask for one and he didn't want one, I think it would make him laugh knowing that I will do one in spite of his requests. So yeah. One of my long time community members, his name was Will 62. If my leaderboard was all-time leaders, you would see him up there. He was a huge supporter of the stream. And he passed away the beginning of February. So, okay. I made it through without breaking down. But I probably won't make it through. I probably won't make it through the actual charity stream without breaking down, but so just be aware. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. What else do I have for you guys? What else do I have? Let me think. Thank you guys. I mean, it was a loss for me, and it was a loss for this community in general. I think there were a lot of people in here who really liked Will. Will was not someone that ever like bothered people. Like there was never any like beef between Will and somebody else. There was like Will was not like one of the Will was just always so nice, such a good time. Like yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Hi Patty. Hi for life. How are you? Hello everybody. Sorry, I was talking about a community member who passed away. I will make a graphic so that you guys, so that it's more than just like an announcement, because I think that a lot of people just kind of glance over my announcements, which, you know, whatever. So I'm going to make something so that you guys know when that's going to be and what I'm going to be doing that day, and hopefully you can make it. And yeah. Hi, Dankin. Time to be cheerful. How was your Valentine's Day? We were traveling back from Tennessee on Valentine's Day, so we did not do anything for Valentine's Day. But for Royce's birthday, we went out for, my mom babysat Catherine for like two-ish hours or so. And we went and we had a really, 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 really nice dinner. All for free because it was the place that Royce works for. So he got like a birthday dinner. So it was so good. It was so good. I got scallops and beef bourguignon and miso glazed salmon. And he also got scallops and burrata, and he got the wagyu. So it was delicious. And then for dessert, I had a creme brulee and he had a cheesecake. So it was a fantastic dinner. So we got to enjoy that. We both had a glass of wine, and it was kind of nice to like mom and dad's night out. I kept thinking like, oh, I hope she's okay. I texted my mom like, how's everything going? Like, is she okay? What's going on? She slept for like an hour that we were gone, so my mom really only watched her for 45 minutes or so. The rest of the time she just slept, but she did sleep on my mom. My mom, did a little contact nap with her, which was nice. So it was really lovely. So we did that for his birthday, which was 2 days ago. He is 30 years old. Shout out to Royce and his twin brother. Happy birthday to them. A girl I know got a cake that said, you can't choose your father, but you can pick your daddy. What? What? For Valentine's Day? Romantic. Cute, I guess. So, yeah, so for Valentine's Day, we didn't do... But I will say that there were a lot of people in the airport with flowers. I was shocked. It was very clear that some women had flowers, some women had balloons. I was like, wow, these people really, even while traveling, they were like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Royce and I were like, no, let's not do anything for Valentine's Day. We don't need to do anything for Valentine's Day. Hey, when you play World of Tanks, February 28th is the next time I'm going to be playing World of Tanks. Mark it down in your calendar if you want to be there. February 28th, last day of February. We'll be doing a charity stream, and I'll be playing World of Tanks. Sorry, if you can hold out 10 days, then you'll get some good World of Tanks content. Until then, sorry. Don't have anything good for you, just me. Just me, that's all I have. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. That's my update for the past week, 10 days, however many days I was gone. For this occasion, I'll make an exception. I would hope so, Mike. Will was always very nice to you. I don't think Will ever caused you any issues or any problems. Really, he never did anything to anyone, so I would hope that everyone could get on board for one day of tanks. To honor Will. So yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have in terms of updates. Things in pop culture today that came out. The House of the Dragon Season 3 trailer. House of the Dragon Season 3 trailer came out today. And as well as, and this is the way more important, more exciting one to me, is the Peaky Blinders movie. The Peaky Blinders movie trailer came out today. That comes out March 6th. Unfortunately, it will not be in a theater anywhere near me. So I will not be able to see it in theaters. I will have to wait until it's on Netflix. But the Peaky Blinders movie comes out in March, which I'm so excited for. He's one of the only nice tankers. He's still on my leaderboard as well. Yeah. Whenever I look at you, you give me positive energy. Well, you could always watch my stream, like, even though I'm not playing World of Tanks. If you enjoy the stream, like me, you could always just watch, even though I'm not playing World of Tanks. Just a hypothetical. I'm waiting for the next season of Silo the most. What is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, so Peaky Blinders is my favorite TV show of all time, and I can't wait. I've been waiting so long for this because I remember watching there was an interview way back in the day with Stephen Knight, the creator, who said that he was always planning on ending Peaky Blinders with a movie. So I knew that there was a movie coming after the 6th season. So every time I click on the trailer, I see like stupid comments like, oh, they're milking this just like they did Stranger Things. I'm like, no, Stephen Knight had always planned for this ending. Like this was always in the plans. So you're just not a true fan because you would know that if you were a true fan. So I'm very excited for this movie. This has been a long time coming. I'm stoked. So yeah, can't wait. Your room is just as beautiful. Thank you so much. My room is half a nursery. My room is my bedroom, my snake room, my nursery, and my computer room all in one. You haven't seen Silo? No, I have not seen Silo. I don't know what that is. What other things have happened recently? I have not Before anybody asks, I know nothing about the Olympics. I've watched 0% of the Olympics. I have no idea. I've seen very, like, briefly, I've glanced over tweets where it's like, oh, so-and-so said this. I do not care. I don't care about the Olympics. I don't care about what the athletes are saying. I just don't care. So no, I don't know anything about the Olympics. Have you seen Avatar 3? I've not seen Avatar 1 or 2. So no, I've never seen any of the Avatar movies. L MAGA Twitter. Is she one of the ones that said stupid things? Eileen Gu. Silo is the end of the world type show where people have been living underground in silos. Yeah, never heard of it. What? Yeah, I was just never interested in Avatar. It was one of those movies that looked weird to me, so I never watched it. Just never had an interest. Avatar, Star Wars, just didn't interest me. Sorry. Sorry to be the, I don't know, bearer of bad news, I guess. They mad she chose China and is winning medals for them? Where is she, like, she's ethnically Chinese, but what is her nationality? Is she from the United States? Royce, thank you so much for the tier 3. Appreciate it. What time she wake up? Also, thank you for the Marshall Mathers. You're welcome. She woke up at 5. She did not eat yet, so she might be hungry. There is baby cereal in the fridge that I already made for her, but she was not hungry when I tried to feed her. So you can try to give that to her. I tried to feed her multiple things today, and she is apparently on a food strike, and she's not interested. So, she's being a little bit picky. Half American, half Chinese. Alright, well, I mean, where has she lived? Like, don't you have to train with a team? Has she competed for the United States before? Did she say why? Did she come out and say, like, oh, I don't agree with ICE and what this American government is doing, so I'm gonna go compete for some communists instead? Rebecca Ferguson is lead actress. I don't know who Rebecca Ferguson is, although I do know she's in the Peaky Blinders movie, because her name comes up in the trailer, and I watched the Peaky Blinders trailer, like, probably 10 times today. Your favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Lord of the Rings. It's Martha. I changed my name. Marshy. Marshy 2K16. Marshy. Hi, Martha. She was in Fast and the Furious too. Rebecca Ferguson. I feel like I recognize her from something, but I've never seen the Fast and the Furious movies. So it's not that. Is this the chick who sings Never Be Enough? Never, never, do. Because I feel like that's who this is. All the stars in the sail from the night sky. Something. It is. Yeah, that's her. Okay, that's what I recognize her from, The Greatest Showman. Will never be enough. Not sure if she sings. I don't know if that's actually her singing or if that's just the actress pretending to sing, but I'm pretty sure that's her, and it is. You look exactly like my older sister. I'm definitely not your older sister. I don't have any siblings that I don't know about, so can confirm I'm not your older sister. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a bit stressed. I'm feeling a bit stressed for a plethora of reasons. So I think that I am just my cortisol level is a little bit elevated currently. So I'm feeling a bit stressed. I won't go on about the show, but if you get a chance and bored, you may like it. I probably won't watch it. I can ask you a strange question. You like anime? I do not like anime. No. I don't, okay, let me clarify. I like Disney animation. I don't like Japanese animation. So like the anime that people think of when they say anime, I don't like that anime. Your loss. That's okay. I don't really feel like it's a loss. I don't have any time or energy in my brain to watch a new TV show right now. Oh, yes. Ulu? Ulu? I did not hear about the dog running across the finish line. Nope. I did not. I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters. No. I haven't seen it. I heard that it's great. The new Game of Thrones show is great. That I did watch because I was told that they were 30-minute episodes. They were not 30-minute episodes, by the way. But I did watch that. And the episode 5 got rated a 10 out of 10 on like the critic Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's see if this episode was all that in a bag of potato chips. So I watched the episode, and I'm like, it was good, but I definitely could have gone without all of the gore. My goodness. I'm like, all of this is so gory. This is what's a 10 out of 10 to you, critics? I could do without all of that. I was like, I mean, it was good, I guess, but I had to, like, look away multiple times because I really don't like watching people, like, bleed out. Someone gets their throat slit. People are getting freaking slashed and banged, and I'm like, this is your idea of a 10 out of 10? Okay, well, I certainly have a different idea. But, I mean, it's good. I also really didn't appreciate episode 2 starting with a giant penis in my face. I was like, okay, I definitely could have gone without that, too. Definitely didn't need to see this. And there's no way that was not a prosthetic because, oh my, that was like, literally the penis was like the size of my forearm. I'm like, that's just not even, this is not even physically possible. But like, watch the second episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm like, what the frick? I like that you are a simple girl without a lot of makeup. You are natural as God created you. I am simple in my brain. Thank you. This is no makeup. This is no makeup. Look, I rub my eyes. They look the same. So yes, very simple. As simple as it could possibly be. Because I just didn't have the energy to put makeup on today. Full transparency. I didn't have the energy to do my hair. I didn't have the energy to do makeup. I was like, you know what? They can take me. If they can't handle me at my lowest, then they don't deserve me at my best. Right? Pizza with or without pineapple? It depends. Depends on the mood that I'm in. I like pizza with pineapple and I like pizza without pineapple. My typical order is meatballs, onions, mushrooms, anchovies, pineapple, no cheese. That is typically my pizza order. Mighty fine. Oh, thanks, Vex. I mean, Dark Soul tried to tell me that my hair was receding earlier. Or what did he say? The kitchen sink. Yeah, just put everything that is in the kitchen drain that hasn't been put into the garbage yet. Just put that on my pizza. And we'll call that a slice. I'll eat that. YR, where were you 2 weeks ago? Why were you gone? Where were you, like, traveling? Or were you just busy? Or were you sleeping? Where were you? You were not here. Never be enough. My bedroom? That's gay. Like, literally, that's pretty gay. 2 dudes hanging out in one dude's bedroom might be gay. Are you from London or America? You can't tell based on my accent that I'm not from London? Oh. My sleep schedule flipped, tried to stay up, but couldn't make it. That's okay. That's all right. I just looked at my view count and there's 30 people in here, so at this point, I may as well be done. I may as well just end forever and let you fix your sleep schedule permanently. Back to WoW Lurk. Thanks for the 100 bits, Vex. Thanks for the lurk, too. YR is getting to boomer age as well. Well, I think he's got a little bit more time before he hits boomer. What? Sorry, YR. I was just like, I feel like my chat's moving like really, really, really quietly and slowly today. I'm like, there's got to be like 15 people in here. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised at 30. But, dang. I'm really washed. I'm like really, really washed up. I'm really washed. My streaming days are done, folks. It's GG's. I didn't get the noti on my phone. Really? Where Tier likes to visit the most? Which part of the world Tier like to go? What? Huh? What'd you just ask me? Who's TR? I mean, I put the noti in Discord. Where you like to go? I don't like to go anywhere. I like to stay in my house. I like to stay in my house. Okay, you know what? I don't make money from ads anyway. Can I like not run so many damn ads? I feel like you guys get hit with ads. Like literally every time I look at my chat, I feel like it says ad at the top. And I'm like, why? Why are there so many ads? I need to look at my ad settings. What do you like to visit? Which country? You don't understand. I don't. I've never left my country. I don't have any interest in visiting another country. Here, United States of America. This is where I like to stay. This is where I'm going to stay. This is what I like. Here. You don't get ad money? Not really. I think maybe it's like $10. Let's see what my ad money was from last month. $13. $13. Woo! Which honestly, in the grand scheme of things, considering how much maybe I should run more ads if I can. Pays the coffee. It doesn't actually. Doesn't pay for coffee. My coffee's like $20 or something. So, not quite. Ow. Did you hear about the 9.5 tax increase in New York? I did hear about that. They voted for Mondami and they get what they deserve. GG's. I don't really, I feel bad for the people who didn't vote for him, but for the people who did vote for him, enjoy your 9.5% tax hike. GG's. Time to get a VOD channel, run it 24/7. Maybe. It might be. I don't like people in America walk the streets with guns like in GTA. I don't like other countries where you don't have guns. So, I mean, like, yeah, like I get what you're saying, but I don't like the reverse. So, I'm pretty thrilled that I'm American. What other things? Anyone have any things to share? Any updates? We're 20 subs away from our daily goal. If you want to help a streamer out so she doesn't have to run as many ads. No, I'm just kidding. I've done absolutely nothing to deserve anyone's subs today. Yeah, I just no. I'm in a bad mood today. I'm just in a bad mood. Like I'm trying not to be in a bad mood, but I'm just in a bad mood. What do you like about America and what you don't like? I don't like how many people are unhealthy and mentally ill and obese. I do like our Constitution. Nothing happened over here past week, so no news. Hey, is it like soccer season right now? I'm sorry, is it football season right now? I gotta get back to making shorts as well. Yeah, but we suck? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Does YR's team suck? Or is YR's team doing good? Losing faith in God and not following him. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. There are a lot of things that I don't like. JP, I've been waiting for you to get here. I had a dream about you last night. JP, listen to this dream. This was my dream last night. I mean, I had a lot of dreams last night, but this I remember so... Okay, so it was the election, but the way the election, like the national election, like presidential election, right? And the way it worked was there were just write-ins, so you could write in whoever you wanted. And everybody in the country wrote themselves, except for the 6 people. 6 people, I don't know who the 6 people were, but 6 people voted for you, JP. And so they get like on the like a loudspeaker or like whatever, and they're like, the winner of the presidential election is I'm JP. And your vice president was Marco Rubio. And I just remember walking into your Oval Office, but your Oval Office was not an Oval Office. It was literally like a giant like college conference room, and the walls were lined with TVs like it was like a sports bar. And I just remember on one TV there was like an anime cat girl Twitch streamer, and on the TV next to it was the Eagles playing the Colts. And I completely was like, oh yeah, that makes sense for JP, like Twitch e-girl. But then I said, JP, why are you watching the Eagles play the Colts? And you said, it's always a good time for football. And then I asked you what was going to be your first like step as president. I was like, so what are you going to do now that you're president? And you said, I'm going to take a fat nap. And then you and Marco Rubio got into your bed. Like you had this like massive presidential bed. You and Marco Rubio got into the bed and went to sleep. That was my dream. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what was happening in my subconscious that made that happen. But you were the president. Marco Rubio was the vice president. You had a sports bar basically as an Oval Office, and you said, I'm going to take a fat nap. I could not wait for you to get here so I could tell you that dream. Bold of you to assume he would invite you into the Oval Office. It is bold of me to assume that, but I was one of the 6 people that voted for JP. So I think that I was deserving. 6 people. I remember somebody asked, like, how many votes did JP get to win? And they said 6. Because everyone else in the country voted for themselves. And only 6 people voted for JP, and that made JP president of the country. It was quite an interesting dream.
Do you have a pouch?
Yeah.
You had a little bit of cereal.
She didn't eat all of it?
No.
How much did she eat?
Like.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What are you most looking forward to this weekend? Stream, because I'm going to stream tomorrow and I'm going to stream on Saturday, so streaming. Thumbs up. You didn't vote for yourself? No, JP, I voted for you. Me and 5 other people voted for you, and that's how you became president. It was incredible. And then you said, it's always a good time for football, which just doesn't make any sense because the Eagles are playing the Colts. I don't know why it wasn't the Bills, but you said it's always a good time for football. And then I said, what are you going to do first? You said, take a fat nap. And Marco Rubio was your vice president. it was very strange. Very strange. Wanted to say nice hair and outfit looks like 100 out of 10. Also hope you have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, messy goat. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. What's for dinner? Tonight was, for me, I had some butternut squash raviolis with chicken and some like red pasta sauce. And then for him, he will have the chicken Alfredo from that he specifically requested chicken Alfredo, despite the fact that I made it like a week ago. He wanted it again for his birthday dinner, so he got chicken Alfredo. The Oval Office was promised to him 2,000 years ago. To JP 2,000 years ago? What did you get him for his birthday? I got him a new keyboard because his was really gross and disgusting. And he had mentioned that he wanted a new keyboard, so I got him a new keyboard. And then, okay, I know I googled best gaming keyboards. It wasn't Razer, it wasn't, which one was it? I feel like it was like Axis or Axis or something. It was, no, okay, it was SteelSeries. Hold on. I got him a SteelSeries, like, small one. Keyboard. Apex. PKL. This is what it was. No, it was not. Oh my gosh, no, that's not what it was. It was not $200. It was like $40. Because I was like, I can't afford that. That's not what it was. Which one was it? This one. Apex 3 TKL. White. This guy. This is what I got him for his birthday. You guys gotta understand, I'm getting, I got 5 subs a day maximum, including from Royce. I can't afford to get him anything higher than $40. So that's what I got him for his birthday. And then a bag of peanut M&Ms and a balloon that says happy birthday. So that was his birthday. What kind of birthday cake? He chose red velvet with whipped chocolate icing. So that's what I made him. Which he likes the keyboard, and he was happy when he opened it. So I was happy about that. Cuz I was nervous he was going to be disappointed, but he liked it. I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's very sleek, small. Doesn't make a bunch of annoying clicking sounds like his other one. And it's nice and clean. His other one was so nasty. I'm sure he's going to make this one nasty too, but hopefully not. Yeah, very simple. Hi, Kev. Hi, Hectic. Thanks for the lurk. I haven't, no, the farmer's market, I haven't been to it since it moved inside. I guess it would be tomorrow. Where's Tagmo? Hit me with a $100 dono so I can go to the farmer's market. Actually, I have a dono goal, but it's not worth it. Yeah, I haven't been to the farmer's market since it moved inside, which was, I guess, in October. I think it'll be back. It'll be back outside, maybe in May, perhaps. So I'll go to it then, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. See what the vibe is like at that point. What video games are you playing at the moment? Just the one Story of Seasons game that I've been trying to finish, which I did. I did finish it just recently. I would play like an hour after she'd go to sleep around like 9 or 10. I'd play for like 30 minutes to an hour and I slowly was able to chip away at it, and I finally, I have like one thing left to do, but I'm like, is it really worth it? Do I really want to play this game anymore? Next, play Spyro. My favorite game, Spyro. JP? But other than that, that's it. World of KV2. Listen, I really need you to listen when I say this. I am never going back to being a World of Tanks main player. The game is just not for me. I no longer have a relationship with wargaming. The only reason I'm going to be playing the game on February 28th is because a friend of mine passed away, and I know him because of World of Tanks, so I will be playing World of Tanks in his honor, and that is the only reason. So every time you ask for World of Tanks, it's really disappointing to have to tell you that it's not going to happen. So maybe if you just stop asking, then I don't have to keep disappointing you. I know that that's not the answer that you want, but unfortunately it's the answer that I have. Wargaming paid you? Wargaming did not pay me. I don't know who told you that Wargaming paid me. Wargaming did not pay me. I don't know if Wargaming pays its other CCs. Perhaps the big CCs like Quickie Baby. I have no idea. But Wargaming did not pay me. No, not a dime. How has being a mother changed over the past few months? Changed over the past few months. It's definitely become more like regular. It was very shocking at first, such a drastic change. But now it's very regular. It's very normal to be like, okay, I'm not going to be able to do the thing that I want to get done today because Catherine's just being super clingy or whatever it is. Like I've much more aware of the daily sacrifices. Whereas in the beginning it was like, I need to shower. This kid has to let me shower. And now I'm like, well, I guess I'm just not going to shower today because didn't get a chance. So that's changed. She has changed significantly over the past few months, which is really wonderful. She's, you know, standing and she talks a lot and crawling. She's very bold and she makes animal sounds, and so she has changed a lot, which is lovely. And I'm still fat, so still fat. That's a disappointment. No, they did not pay. No, Wargaming did not pay me. And as far as I know, they don't pay any of their CCs. There's literally no benefit to being a CC other than you get like early access to things. But financially, they don't pay you. They don't give you any type of like bonus unless you have a pack in the store. And there are some CCs who have packs in the store. Like you can buy their commander pack and then they get money from it. But I was not one of the ones who had a commander pack, obviously, because Wargaming hated me. You're not fat. No, I am. I am fat. Objectively, I'm fat. I'm at least 10 pounds heavier than I should be, which is fat. So I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Patty, I just thought of something I saw the other day. I saw a video with a girl in it. She had makeup, which is fine, but her face was so smooth and no pores visible. She looked plastic. I mean, that's what makeup does, so. Has you been a mom for a while? Do you still want a large family? Yeah. Yeah, to an extent. I don't want to be pregnant 5 times. I've changed my mind on that. 5 is a lot. If Patty was getting paid, we wouldn't have shit on the game as much. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. If they were paying me, I would have been like, everyone shut your mouths, okay? They're paying my bills. You can go to the gym, it's not a problem. Yeah, I'll just let my dog watch the baby. That would be, I would love that. I could tell Jake to watch Catherine and then I could go to the gym. No, it's just hard because I have no motivation to work out. It's really cold or it's really hot. Because if I work out down here, I am on fire in the same room as the literal fireplace. If I work out upstairs, it's too cold and I don't feel like getting into my workout clothes. It's a lot of excuses, but like that's what goes through my head. So the only thing I want to do is take walks, but it's been so cold. But now it's finally warmed up, so I've taken a walk every day since like Monday. So there's that. Maybe I'm getting my period. Because I feel particularly, like, frustrated today. That would be great. I would be so happy. I would be overjoyed if I was getting my period. And I've never said that in my life. That would be so fantastic. I saw you had a cat. I did have a cat. And now they're both dead. World of KV2, are you trying to anger me? Like, low-key, I am already in a foul mood, and I feel like you are intentionally trying to push every single button on my body. What's next? Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's see how many we can do. Yeah, I had a cat. Now they're both dead. They got cancer and they're dead. No, I can't go to the gym because I've got a baby I've got to take care of. Keep it going. Let's go. What's the next one? Ask how much she weighs next. Please! Please ask me. I would love to tell you. Let's talk about religion and politics next, please. No, JP. Please, let's not. Let's talk about something that's going to put me in a good mood and not in this foul mood that I'm in. Something happy and good and uplifting. Anyone have anything to share? Look at my tongue. It looks like the tip of my tongue is burnt. It's not. JP got a boyfriend. Yeah, wasn't it you? No, that was you and YR. You guys were being gay. What are your goals for the year? My goals for the year, to get back down to pre-baby weight, to keep my child alive and thriving, that's all I got. That's all I got for goals for this year. I would say become like a better streamer, but that's GG's. I'm chalked. We're chalked. I'm too old. I'm not skinny anymore. Now I'm fat, so we're chalked. Where your cat is. The advertisement appeared and I did not see anything. My cats are both dead. They got cancer and died. Alright, okay. Apparently. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? It made me laugh. So you know what? Like, it's fine, I guess, because it gave me a good chuckle. The U.S. women's team won gold, went down 1 goal in hockey. That's great. That's lovely for them. Glad. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry that happened. World of KV2, what's next? Like, what else you got for me? What's the next one? Yeah, my cats are dead. I'm fat. I can't go to the gym. Like, what's next? I'm not playing World of Tanks anymore. Can you get a nice parrot? Can I get a nice parrot? Why would I get a parrot? I've had a parrot before. And you know what? That parrot's probably dead now. That's Patty in a nutshell. and learn all that over 6 years, or I could just give you that summary right there, and boom, you've learned the same amount. Oh man. Victim, how's your meat journey? That's not really the way I want to phrase that. Like, how is your health journey with just eating meat? How's that going? Not your meat journey. Like, I don't want to know about your meat. That's not how I meant. He's eating, like, he's on the carnivore diet or whatever it's called. So it's a meat journey. How is your meat? Victim, I don't want to know about your meat, okay? You learned the same amount and didn't have to suffer through tags. Exactly. Or you can take an agvarium with fish. What did you just say? An are you saying an aquarium? An agvarium? Wait, what? Is that an aquarium? I have an aquarium, but it doesn't have fish in it. It's got a snake in it. I have a snake. I have a pet snake. Urinal! What's up, Urinal? Mobile, your stream preview is you with your tongue out. Oh, good. Lovely. That's nice. Yeah, I have a snake. Brando, shut up. Shut up. Shut your face. Shut your big, stupid, ginger beard face. It is a terrarium. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a fish tank. I got it from my brother. How's your meat? I got a snake. Good thing this chat isn't PG. Victim, just tell me about your meat, please. I just want to know about Victim's meat. I've expanded the diet. I'm no longer strict carnivore. I'm staying around 175, 180 pounds right now, and I'm eating too much right now to get rid of some extra carbs I have around the house. Gotta finish my brownies. Did you make, like, homemade, like, protein brownies, or did you just get store-bought brownies? But it identifies as not a fish tank. It can identify as whatever it wants. If that thing wants to identify as a freaking garden hose, by all means. You know why? Because it's 2026 and nobody can tell that thing what it is. That's the way it works. Oh, that's right. The Buckeye brownies. Yes, I remember that. You said that. You mentioned that. Yeah, I remember now. Sorry, I forgot about your Buckeye brownies. That's my bad. That's my bad. You guys want to play, like, World of Warcraft or something? I got nothing to talk about. I just... Blessings from Israel. Thanks. Appreciate it. Wait, hold on. Let me be like Hassan. And start foaming at the mouth. I'll be eating rice and Yukon Gold potatoes in my normal routine now. Oh. Yummy. Mixing things up. How did 2025 look to you? 2025 looked to me like a good year. I had my first kid. So that was pretty cool. So 2025 was great. 2026 starting off a little bit stressful for me. I don't like rice. I also found out that the reason I don't like rice, well, I don't like rice in general, but the reason I don't like making rice is because I do it wrong. I didn't realize that once you put the rice in, you're supposed to lower the temperature. And so every time I made rice, it would always bubble over the side and make the pot super sticky and gross. And I'm like, why? Every single time! You're just supposed to lower the heat. But I also just don't really like rice, so I did buy a rice cooker. And then I found out that I was making rice wrong. I was like, well, I didn't need the rice cooker. The Asian allegations will go away. Surely, if I stop eating rice. You guys watch anything good these days? Who's your favorite hot tub streamer? Who's your favorite, I don't know, League of Legends streamer? 1 week to early access for the expansion. Oh my gosh, that comes out soon. We never got your thoughts on Clav getting brutally frame-mogged by the ASU frat leader. What did you just say to me? What did you... I don't even know what I just read. What did you just say? We never got your thoughts on Clav getting brutally frame-mogged by the ASU frat leader. Let me break this down. We never got your thoughts. I understand that. What's Clav getting brutally... Okay. What's frame-mogged? What's ASU frat leader? Okay, so there's a frat at a school. Frat leader. What's Clav? Who is Clav? What's frame-mogged? I don't know what you just... I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what you just asked me. ChatGPT. What did this person just ask me? They're using very online meme-heavy slang. Breaking it down. Clav, likely a nickname for a specific person. You'd know who they mean. No, I don't know who they mean. ASU usually refers to Arizona State University. Brutally frame-mogged, internet slang. Mogged, outclassed or dominated. Frame-mogged, specifically outclassed in physical build, frame, height, shoulders, overall physique. What do you think about Clav getting completely outclassed physically in terms of build and appearance by that ASU fraternity leader? Who is Clav? Brandon is jester maxing. Hi, Royce. Hi, baby. Like, deciphering the zodiac letters. Dude, I don't know what he's saying. He's the guy who ran over a stalker in his Tesla. Who's... Dude, I have no idea who you're talking about. Who is Clav? Question mark. Clav isn't a widely known figure. It sounds like a nickname or online handle for someone in your social circle. No, it's not. I would know someone in my social circle. Who is Clav? Brett Cooper is a fan? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really listen to Brett Cooper. I only listen to Brett Cooper when she was on the Daily Wire. I don't know what Brett Cooper's up to these days. Who is the streamer? Clavicular. American online streamer and social media person whose real name is whatever. He's best known for live streaming on platforms like Kick and TikTok with controversial high attention content. All right. He became known in 2025 for IRL streaming and content about Looksmaxxing, which is an online subculture focused on extreme physical self-improvement and appearance. A widely shared live stream from Christmas Eve appeared to show him driving a Tesla Cybertruck over a person during a broadcast. That clip went viral and his Kick account was banned afterward. Dude, what do you guys watch? What are you into? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know anything about the Chamber of Secrets? Yes, the Chamber of Secrets is a key location in the Harry Potter series. Can you tell me No, but I can show you! Who was your favorite actor? Cillian Murphy. She started a family after getting married, started a small homestead farm, and has a YouTube channel now. You're talking about Brett Cooper? Have you seen Brandon's physical change? He has been Looksmaxxing hard. Can you guys please stop talking to me like I have any idea what you're talking about? I would really appreciate it if you could stop talking like a bunch of... Thomas, but... was that actually Thomas? Why has he not said anything in the stream? Thomas, I don't know if you're just lurking. And if you're like flying or something, I know you have like a 10-hour flight this weekend. Missed the last couple streams, lol, that might make up for it. Did you watch the VODs? I put the VODs up specifically for you. You complained, and I got on my computer at that very moment. I put all 3 VODs up, just so you know. Just so you know, because I was like, you know what? Thomas is right. I'm being lazy. I have to go do it. Thomas, thank you. That's half of this month's health insurance. Yay! Thank you. Thomas, you're gonna see, oh no, you won't, because you don't actually see the chat. Alright, well just know that the context for the one stream is I had these people in my chat who were like, really, really like, just arguing with me about, what were we even talking about? The Epstein files or something? And it was getting heated. So I don't know if I read all of their messages in the VOD, but it was getting heated. So I was getting real pissed off at the end. I don't remember which day that was, but that was the context. Is some a-hole said something about Charlie Kirk. And I don't like when when people say negative things about Charlie Kirk. That just immediately pisses me off. So it was getting a little bit hot and heavy. Also, Vex, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thomas, thank you. I wish that I could tell you how appreciative I am of that. I wish that I had the right words to say thank you other than thank you. You have no idea how tremendously helpful that is. Thank you. Vex, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Yay! Poggers! Yeah. I don't know who Clav is. I don't know what Looksmaxxing is. I don't know what frame mogged means. All of these things you're saying to me, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what the context is. You are falsely believing that I am on the internet seeing these things. I'm gonna do like a fun experiment for you guys. Ready? I'm gonna open my Twitter and I'm gonna tell you what my feed looks like, what my algorithm is. Okay? Fudge nuggets, it's the monkey again. If I have to see this monkey one more time, I'm gonna throw my phone. If I have to see this effing monkey because it makes me too sad. Skip the monkey. All right, so I saw the monkey. Next thing. It's a video of a woman mopping. Next thing. Tornadoes. Apparently there's tornado happenings, right? Tornado warnings. Next, Alex Clark talking about glyphosate. Next, Elon Musk talking about racist things. Tornado. Catholic woman talking about Catholic things. The White House. Peaky Blinders. Kristen Hawkins, who is the pro-life girl. This is something, this says Right Wing Watch, Nick Fuentes, that little demon thing. Nicki Minaj. This is a tweet by a parent talking about a 2-year-old doing something. More Peaky Blinders. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what you're talking about. These things would not ever come across my feed. So, I'm going to look it up. All right? I'm going to look up clavicular. I'm going to tell you right now, just based on these pictures, he looks like an absolute... No, you know what? It's Lent. It's Lent, and I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. He looks like someone that I would not be interested in having a relationship with. Do you need me to send you some K-pop? I do not need any K-pop. Thank you so much, though, for the offer. That's really considerate of you, victim, but I really don't need K-pop. Yeah, so this is not someone... He looks like someone who wants to look like Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I feel like that's the vibe, the aesthetic, the energy that he's trying to give. But he's not attractive like Christian Grey. He looks like a TikTok boy. And I can't tell you how unattracted I am to TikTok boys. So... Is this someone that girls think is attractive? I'm not into this. I'm not into this. I don't want to look at this too much because I feel like it's going to end up on my algorithm and I really don't want it on my algorithm. I don't know how to even look up what Mike or what Brando even asked me. But, okay, now I know who clavicular is. Interesting. Is that where Looksmaxxing comes from? I've heard that phrase before. Did it originate with this guy? The edgelord king of online Looksmaxxing. I just hate the way, I don't like that word coming out of my mouth. Looksmaxxing. It's not a word. You'll be able to explain the whole situation by next week? Oh gosh, I really hope not. I'm gonna refresh and tell you what I see. Dancers reenact ice shooting of Renee Good. More Alex Clark. Jake Lucky. A clip from The Mummy. Zero Hour 1. Someone talking about Discord. Hot take. Men are best when they're a little sexist. Not like I beat women when they don't listen sexist, but it's okay, I'll handle it. You're just a girl and this is a man's job sexist. I agree. I agree. That's I wouldn't say that that's sexist. I would say that that's accurate gender role. That is when men are most attractive, is when they're masculine. I agree. So, yeah. Nope. Okay, I will say there is a trend happening on my social media currently. Or not a trend, but like in my algorithm, there's this whole debate about sex. And like whether married Christians should talk about sex publicly or not. That's what I've been seeing a lot of. Will you be tanks maxing on the 28th? I will be playing tanks on the 28th, yes. Tanks maxing? I don't think so, because I think that that would require me to like be good at the game, encourage others to be good at the game, like know anything about the game. I'm just going to turn the game on and press battle. Like, that's it. So I wouldn't say that that's tanks maxing. I would say that's tanks minning. Firefighter here, looking for it. Yes, thank you. I did not see the new World of Tanks game. World of Tanks Heat gonna be fire. World of Tanks Heat. Let's look this up really quick. Also, by the way, Brando, yes, you speaking to me in this really stupid Gen Z vernacular, that was making my cortisol spike. Yes. Just so you know. World of Tanks Heat announcement. This was 6 months ago. Why are we talking about it now? That's my Discord. What? Where's the video? Oh my, I'm gonna lose my fudging mind. Dude. Also, shout out to DubDot. My only other tab is Dubby. Alright, what's happening here? It takes a while for news to travel. Alright, so we got some tanks. We got some things blowing up. Alright, we've got, okay. So I'm gonna guess that this is what they turned... Okay, do you remember that test that I did? Do you remember the game that we played? What was it called? It was like tanks, but like not tanks. Do you remember? What was that called? Project CW? Project something. It was Project something. I'm assuming they took the data from that and like how people responded to that and made this the final product, is my assumption. I don't remember what that was called. No, it's not the fart video. Thanks for asking though, Urinal. I wish they would show actual gameplay though, like World of Tanks trailers are always like every Battle Pass trailer, they have this like really intense, high, fast pace, like going at it. And I'm like, that's not at all what happens in the game. Not even close. So I don't actually know what this gameplay is going to look like. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what it looked like. Oh, there we go. Gameplay. Yeah, that was that game. Tier 2! Urinal! You are like one of my only... for a long time, I only had like 1 or 2 tier 2s. And I don't even know if they're... I don't think they are still tier 2s anymore. Wait, let me see. You might now be my only tier 2! That makes you unique and special. Check. I have 1 tier 2 sub, and I think maybe that's you. Poggers. Let's go. Urinal, thank you so much for upping to tier 2. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. That video is Project Cold War, but they changed it to Project Heat. Yes, yeah. The Project CW, exactly. That's what it was. I'm sure they just took that game like that, because that was like a beta. That was a beta testing, whatever, and took that and turned it into this. If I get this new job, I'll go tier 3, but you know, single dad stuff. I appreciate you a ton. Just going tier 2. Just being tier 1. But tier 2, that gives me even more points. Tier 3 gives me the most points, but tier 2 gives me more than 1, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. I'd love to just maintain. I'd love to maintain the 100 points to keep the partner plus 60-40. So, very helpful. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about the term Looksmaxxing. What does that mean? Like, does that just mean, like, looking nice? Like, does he have a TikTok where he teaches people how to, like, look nice? Why are people watching that? I'm very confused. I'm very confused by this person. I really am. I have to be honest with you guys. Brando, I wish you didn't say this to me, because now I feel like I have to go down this rabbit hole. Also, if Thomas is still lurking, Thomas, thank you. Again, I am feeling very, 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 very stressed. Probably why I'm feeling also extra stressed today. But we just have like a lot of bills in this month and the next month, from the trip, from insurance, from my car insurance renewing, from just like so much. So, Thomas, thank you again. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Thank you. You are a huge, 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 huge reason why I am still able to be here and be able and to be able to be home with Catherine. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. So, thank you. You sound intrigued. I'm intrigued in the sense that I am worried about who is consuming this person's content and what they are consuming. Like, making up words, Looksmaxxing. If I ever go somewhere and someone says to me, hey, are you Looksmaxxing? I will probably vomit on the spot. That's a made up word. That's a stupid word. And I don't like it. We can try that out. How do you even use that in a sentence? Like, would you say at someone's wedding, wow, you're really Looksmaxxing? Or like, how much Looksmaxxing did you do to prepare for this day? Like, I don't understand. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that you even said this to me. You know what I don't hate, though? Storm chasing. And it looks like we have some tornadoes going on right now. Oh, I don't want to play that. I'll get in trouble for YMCA. It's Ryan Hall, y'all. Hey, that's Nashville. We got tornadoes or storms coming over Nashville. You're laughing? Clavicular ran into an ASU frat leader and got brutally frame mogged, and you're laughing? Literally, what does that mean? Okay, let me try to interpret what that means. All right, so clavicular, that guy who looks like a weird TikTok boy, ran into a Arizona State University frat leader. Perhaps they were at a party, perhaps they were at, I don't know. So he ran into this person, maybe didn't know them. Brutally frame mogged. So the ASU frat leader was more attractive and more Looksmaxxed. And that was embarrassing to clavicular because that's his content? Am I accurate? Am I right here? Urinal, me either, bro. We're just too old for this. I'm just gonna, okay. ASU frat leader clavicular. Boom, let's see. 6'5" Australian Terrajad androgenic has flown to US and bone mash maxed in order to hunt down the ASU frat leader and engage in a mog off to avenge clavicular after the brutal frame mog incident that took place last week. Literally, what the fuck did I just read, bro? What did I just read? None of that was in English. Tara Chad, androgenic, has flown to the US and bone mash maxed in order to hunt down the ASU frat leader and engage in a mog off to avenge clavicular after the brutal frame mog incident. Bro, can we have a watch party of the mog off? Dude. Is it this person? Is this the clip? Because he's not attractive either. What are we doing? That guy is not bro, I can't. All right, we're done. I feel my brain melting. Like, this is the most Brando, literally part of my Lenten journey this Lent was I was going to try to avoid as much brain rot as I could. You just put me down a path of ultimate brain rot. I'll never forgive you. The way that I feel about the monkey and how I could have gone my entire life without seeing the clip of the monkey being bullied by other monkeys is now how I feel about you bullying me. I could have gone my whole life without frame mogging, Looksmaxxing, any of this. And now I feel like my brain has melted. Speaking of frats, what the hell was up with all those dudes in that basement? YR, years ago, Penn State had a really bad one. Had a really bad fraternity hazing incident. I think I'm pretty sure the guy died. I'm pretty sure that I think he was a freshman. He died. And that really, like, I feel like was the first time where there was a lot of light shed on hazing. And so I thought that hazing was something that was a thing of the past and people weren't doing this ridiculous hazing nonsense. Village Center has you covered. Oh, I don't want to see. Clavicular got really framed on by an ASU frat leader. What? Yeah, he talks about mogging people all the time, but now he's the one that got mogged. He's jester maxing at the club tonight to try to make up for it. It's sad. What the heck are you talking about? That's literally me. That's literally me. Oh, that's gross. One thing can fix this, show the fart clip. I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna fix it. But yeah, no, like I wish that Brando didn't say any of this. But yeah, the hazing at the in the fraternities is like a big part of frat culture in this country, unfortunately, and I've never understood that. I don't know how you could be so manipulated and like easily, honestly, stupid. Like, I don't know how you could be so stupid to want to be a part of a fraternity that makes you like drink until you black out to like be a part of a brotherhood. Like, it's so stupid. I just don't. I feel like you have to be a really weak-minded individual to go down that path. It's ridiculous. And I really thought that hazing had like stopped. I guess this is so naive to think, but I thought that the Penn State situation really put like an end to the hazing, but apparently it did not. Or maybe these kids are just too young to remember that at this point. But yeah, that unfortunately is a thing. Do they not do that in Europe? At European universities, do they not do really intense hazing? Also, I should probably go. It's been 2 hours. Not a thing. Are you sure? Is there hazing at European universities? I mean, they say that. No, they say yes, hazing exists at European universities, often taking the form of the same things that happen here. Belgium and the Netherlands. Mike, the Netherlands, serious cases have occurred, including the 2018 death of a student during a fraternity initiation involving forced consumption of large amounts of fish oil. Are you guys okay? Fish oil. Gross. Europeans always doing. That's a way to go. That sounds disgusting and awful. But yeah, so you guys have hazing too. Omega-3 fatty acids, yeah. What in the world? I mean, I hear them playing, so maybe I'm good. I don't know. I hear Royce and Catherine playing. Why did my music stop? Oh, because I was looking at the ridiculous things. World of Tanks Heat announcement. So I guess that's official. We're getting a World of Tanks spin-off game, Project Cold War. Should we play it? Should I get back together with Wargaming? Just to get CC and get kicked out of that program too? I really actually want to watch this. I want to see what this is really quickly because this is like the third time that it's popped up on my feed. And I want to see what this is because this says, the person quote tweeted it, this is the gayest shit I've ever seen. So I want to see this really quick. Dancers reenact the ice shooting. I just want to watch this with you guys really quick because I have not seen it. So let's real quick take a gander at this content here. I'm very curious. One more time. Okay, all right. Renee Good and Alex. All right, so obviously this is Renee Good. Renee Good, she's just taking videos. She's just taking a selfie. She's just getting in her car, Oh no, she's just an innocent bystander. Going in her car, taking a peek out the window. Oh, an ICE agent coming to harass her and shock her, I guess. He's air stopping. You know what's okay? Okay, you know what the saddest part about that is? People are going to take these people and put them on television. They're going to be on Good Morning America. They're going to be on Fallon and Kimmel and all of these things. They're going to be praised as artistic geniuses, heroes. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. And I'm saying that as someone who played World of Tanks. This is so ridiculous. Okay, so there goes the car. We're swapping. All right, now it's Alex Preddy. Alex Preddy. Oh, he's protecting this dancer lady. Oh, now he's being assaulted by the ICE agent. They're doing a little tango. Uh-oh, what happens now? Now he's gonna get shot. He's gonna get executed by the ICE agent during the tango. He's doing a little convulsing on the floor. I guess this is them moving into the afterlife together. They're gonna, oh yes, okay. Here they are. Oh. Looking at their country with sadness. They're gonna turn around, hold hands, and walk into the afterlife. Literally, this is, okay. The commentary, the tweet, the quote tweet is exactly right. If they dance their way into the Capitol to perform January 6th, I would watch. Dude, these are the theater kid rejects, 100%. These are the kids who didn't make it on Broadway. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. Wow. All right. I think what's really, really cringe about this to me is all of these people really think that they're doing something so profound and so, like, they think that this is, and maybe it will. maybe it will, like, move people to tears. Like, oh, this is such beautiful dancing, telling such a sad story of the state of our country and the misuse of our whatever. Like, people are gonna watch this and they're gonna be moved to tears. Those people are even more cringe than the people who are creating it. Wow, I'm not surprised. I'm not actually not surprised, because make mental institutions great again, please. YR wants to see that one too. YR wants to see January 6th too. Wow, that's... I'm glad we got to watch that together, you guys. I'm really glad. Wow. Oh my gosh, the monkey again. If I see this mother freaking monkey, I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't. The monkey is breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. I just want to save the little monkey. All right. Well, you guys. Can we just say something? Can I just say something unfiltered? I mean, I don't really ever have a filter, but like, can I just say something? I'm gonna say it. No, I shouldn't say it. It's Lent. This is so hard. Ah, Lord. Why do you give me the hardest battles? I'm not gonna say it. What I am gonna say is we should pray for them. We should pray for them. We should pray for them. And you know what? I'm not perfect. I'm a sinner, and who am I to throw stones at them? But when they do something that is supposed to be artistic and deep, and it really just is comedy, they make it very hard for me. Make it very hard for me to have any type of empathy or compassion for them. Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I feel embarrassed to have watched it. Well, you guys, people really got in a room and choreographed that and then practiced it for weeks and thought they were doing something. And you know what? There are people who are going to say that they did something. Like, they're going to put them on America's Got Talent, and there's going to be a whole segment about how, you know, the leader of the group was so changed by what happened to Renee Good and Alex. And, like, it's just... I already know the narrative that people are going to praise these people a ridiculous amount for doing this. So embarrassing. Ugh. It's alright, everybody. It's okay. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Did they start a GoFundMe? How can I support further productions? They probably did. They probably did. You should check out Tom McDonald Pray for the Left. Were you trying to like send a link or something and then it automatically... So, like, I feel like sometimes it'll do that on the iPhone. If you send a link to someone, it'll say, hey, you should check out this baby registry or whatever. America's Got Talent makes up most of the backstory, same with the other singing shows. Well, I'm just saying. They're gonna make this a big thing. Your stuff still smell like glue? No. I left the bags outside to get rained on. So they don't smell like glue anymore, and I vacuumed out my car and wiped the stroller down, wiped the car seat down, wiped my car like rugs, and I don't smell the glue anymore. Thank goodness. I also drove like an hour away with the heat blasting and my windows down to try to air out the smell. Yeah, I forgot to mention that when I was talking about my travels. We came back and everything smelled like glue. I don't know why it smelled like glue. I noticed it when we got off the plane back in Newark. Everything smelled like glue. And I'm like, why does everything smell like glue? Tom McDonald, I bought when he put out Charlie, I bought that song. I also think I bought the one he did with Ben Shapiro because I was like, I didn't even really listen to the song. I just wanted to do it to make sure that I contributed to Ben Shapiro being a top rap artist. What was that one called? I don't care if I offend you. I ask myself, what would Ben do? My pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I can't remember. Facts? I think it was Facts. Don't care about your feelings? Maybe just Facts. Yeah, I got that one and I got Charlie. America's Got Talent is world talent competing. What's up with that? Yeah, what is up with that, victim? Lurk at a basketball game? Well, I'm actually about to end stream, so thanks for stopping by, Jeff. All right, sorry that I was not in the best of moods today. Hopefully you're in a better mood tomorrow. That did give me a chuckle though, I will say. That was funny. And Brando thinking that I would know any of the words that he said to me. That also gave me a chuckle. I really feel like he spoke a different language there. I'm a boomer, I guess. I guess I'm just a boomer. Sorry. Thank you very much for the 7 subbies today. And the 200 bits. And of course, the huge donation from Thomas. Thank you. Hopefully, we'll have some more chat engagement tomorrow. I think maybe because I was gone for so long. I don't know. I'm just gonna tell myself it was because I was gone for like 2 weeks. And not that I'm just a totally washed up streamer, so. Ending already? Yes. Ending already. There was no time walking, so she quit. Well, the thing is, like, I have to take part in putting Catherine to sleep. Here's the thing. I could take part in putting Catherine to sleep, leave my stream on for the X amount of time that that's going to take, which I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't even know if she's ready for bed yet. She woke up at 5, so she might be ready for bed now. And then I could just leave the stream on and then come back and stream us playing World of Warcraft. Or I could just end. And you don't have to wait for me to come back. And I just play World of Warcraft when she goes to sleep. So, what do you guys want? If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. Man. You can end. I'm at the airport. You're at the airport? What are you at the airport for? Why are you not... JP, I literally said we're playing WoW tonight. So what are you doing? Washing my jet. I hate you. President of the United States. Hi, Carl. Play World of Warships instead? I don't think I'm ever gonna play World of Warships. As a matter of fact, I can confirm to you that I'm never gonna play World of Warships. I don't have any interest in, like, playing more wargaming games. Although maybe I'll play the new one and become, like, the top streamer of that game just to spite them. Just so that I can be, you know, like, the OG of that game. You know? You'll make a killing, I'm telling you. I really won't, though. Urinal, let me tell you why I won't. The biggest World of Tanks streamers make a fraction of how much support, like, a small Call of Duty player makes. Because to the European mind, for whatever reason, supporting a streamer is just like... I can't tell you the amount of times I had people... I'm sorry, European tank mind. Not just... I'm sorry, European tanker. Are these strays? No. These are not strays. Do you not remember the amount of times that I would have, like, a EU viewer? 1, complain about ads. 2, when I would say, okay, if you don't want to see ads, subscribe, they would say, no, I'm not giving you my money. 3, I would be like, let's keep this hype train going. And I would have freaking... I had an EU tanker, gamer, say, I don't even remember what she said, but she said some stupid shit like, we don't care about the money or something like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Glad that you can just not care about the money, but this is what I do for a living. So yeah, I have to care about the money a little bit. So I'm going to encourage hype trains. Like, they were so weird about supporting streamers that they watch. And they were, yeah. So no, I don't think I would make a killing. Some people are visiting their friends. JP, are you actually not going to be home? Like, are we not playing World of Warcraft tonight? Are you lookmaxing me right now? Are you frame mogging me? Is this frame mogging? Is this lookmaxing? I'm jet maxing. Oh, okay, bet. And yeah, Urinal, I was one of the only female World of Tanks streamers at the time when I was streaming it, and there were a lot of them that didn't like me. Like, there was a whole clan that didn't like me and would go out of their way to like queue up at the same time as me to kill me. And if they were on my team, they would like push me off of things and push me out of my spot to get shot at. Like, and I don't even know what I did to them. I literally just think that existing in their space pissed them off. I just think that they didn't like me playing the game. So yeah, wasn't always the best environment. I wasn't always welcomed with open arms. So whatever. All right, I'm gonna go. I know I'm late to your streaming career. Maybe this ain't a large number. One of the people I'm following has 472 viewers. No, I mean, yeah, like, I understand what you're saying. When I was playing World of Tanks, I was getting an average of 300 people. So I absolutely know that just because of the, like, yes, I realize playing World of Tanks would get me more viewers, or World of Warships would get me more viewers. But the fact that I went from 300 to 30 people meant that most of those people were not actually supporters of me. So if they had stuck around, then sure, maybe I'd be like, I'll go back for you guys, but most of them left. So they didn't really care about me. Hi, Razor. Whereas the people that I put through World of Tanks, who did not want World of Tanks, aka Victim, Brando, Mike, JP, they all stuck around. They stuck around through World of Tanks and after World of Tanks. So they are traumatized. I did traumatize them for a long time. Now, if those World of Tanks people stuck around, things would be different, but they didn't. Not all of them, though. There are some that did. I will say, there are some. Like, Claustine came from Tagamo Tanks. There are other people in here. So some of them did, but a lot of them didn't. But yeah, I gotta go. It's 8:15. I gotta skedaddle. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully good vibes tomorrow. Thank you again for hanging out with me and for chatting with me. She's great. Thank you for asking. I'm about to go hang out with her right now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. See ya.